Hello, Morongo Basin and listeners around the world online at Z107.7 FM.com. This is your Z107.7 Local News for Tuesday, June 18th, 2024. A fire at a mobile home in the 6700 block of Adobe Road in 29 Palms claimed the life of a man and sent a woman to the hospital with severe burns, according to the San Bernardino County Fire Department. Fire crews from the San Bernardino County Fire Department ME44 responded to the fire on Saturday morning, arriving within 4 minutes of the report. They were assisted by Engine 453 from the Combat Center. 2 Morongo Basin ambulances were also dispatched to the fire. According to Chief Muncie and Battalion Chief Mike McClintock, the mobile home was fully involved in smoke and flames upon arrival, and a female resident was found outside the home and was treated at the scene before being transferred to the local hospital in critical condition. As firefighters battled the smoke and flames inside the mobile home, they discovered a male resident who had succumbed to injuries from the fire. The fire was knocked down in approximately 20 minutes, and the firefighters held the fire to the mobile home of origin. The fire is under investigation from the San Bernardino County Fire Department, and it's also being treated as a potential crime scene by the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Office. The names of the victims are being withheld until confirmation from the Sheriff's Department. Following an extensive investigation into a tragic crash that occurred in Landers on November 20th of last year, the California Highway Patrol has filed charges with the San Bernardino County District Attorney's Office against Josie Stijapovic, a 40-year-old resident of Helendale, California. Stijapovic faces felony vehicular manslaughter charges in connection with an accident on Old Woman Springs Road last Thanksgiving, which resulted in the deaths of 2 individuals. A warrant for Stijapovic's arrest was issued, and she voluntarily surrendered to authorities on Tuesday, June 11th. She's been booked at the Morongo Basin Jail. The investigation determined that Stijapovic was driving a 2019 Jeep Cherokee southbound on State Route 247 north of Olivine Road. While attempting to pass another vehicle over double yellow lines and approaching the crest of a hill, Stijapovic's vehicle collided head-on with a 2017 Kia Optima. Alyssa Ann Pera, a 33-year-old pregnant passenger from 29 Palms, was pronounced deceased at the scene. Her husband, Anthony Ray Pera Jr., the 36-year-old driver of the Kia, was transported to High Desert Medical Center where he was later pronounced deceased. The Yucca Valley Town Council will review the final data from the annual Points in Time count. Here's reporter Adeline J. Wells with more on the docket for tonight's meeting.
The town of Yucca Valley will vote to approve the proposed budget for the new fiscal year. The drafted budget will include elements provided by the town's strategic plan, which focuses on creating a balanced budget without disturbing the stable level of reserves. If approved, the budget will be in place from July 1st, 2024 through June 30th, 2026. Town staff will also present the council with the Town of Yucca Valley Workplace Violence Prevention Program. State law requires all California employers to have a program in place to address violence in the workplace. The program intends to reduce the likelihood of incidents at all municipal locations. Lastly, the Town Council will review the final data from the annual point-in-time count of unhoused and unsheltered individuals in San Bernardino County. The annual count was conducted in January by volunteers. The results help jurisdictions develop strategies and local programs to assist unsheltered individuals in their communities. Final numbers, including the number of unhoused individuals in Yucca Valley, will be presented by town staff. Tonight's meeting is open to the public and begins at 6 p.m. at the Yucca Valley Community Center. Reporting for Z107.7, this is Adeline J. Wells.
This is a reminder that the 29 Palms Planning Commission's regular Tuesday meeting has been canceled. Next week, the 29 Palms Town Council will meet at their regular time, and the Planning Commission's next meeting is set for July. Joshua Tree National Park has implemented fire restrictions beginning on Saturday, June 15th, and going through Tuesday, October 1st. Due to the hot, dry weather conditions and increasing fire danger, the restrictions will cover the entire park, including all campgrounds, backcountry sites, and picnic areas. Fire restrictions prohibit wood burning and charcoal fires, including campfires, warming fires, wood-burning camp stoves, and charcoal grills. Fireworks, explosives, and any other incendiary devices are always prohibited on public lands. The use of liquid gas devices such as stoves, lanterns, or heating devices is allowed in areas free of flammable materials within 3 feet of the device. The use of generators is restricted to units with approved spark arresters, and they must be at least 3 feet away from flammable materials such as grass. According to the acting fire management officer, Mitch Sylvester, nearly 90% of wildfires are human-caused, and they want to make sure you recreate responsibly during your visit to the park and other outdoor spaces. The geology fire burned over 1,000 acres in Joshua Tree National Park last June, impacting Joshua trees and desert tortoise habitat. Invasive grasses in the park can carry fire quickly, and current fire restrictions will reduce the risk of fire, promote public health and safety, and protect resources. The restrictions will remain in effect until October 1st or until park leadership determines otherwise. The town of Yucca Valley is exploring opportunities to revive its BMX track facility located on Sage Avenue behind the Yucca Valley Community Center. Since 2016, the track was leased to a local nonprofit organization who discontinued operations in August of 2023. The town is exploring options for reopening the track, and anyone interested in taking on the role of track operator can contact the city with their qualifications. The town is exploring options for reopening the track, and anyone interested in taking on the role of track operator can contact the city with their qualifications, as well as their plan for managing a local nonprofit BMX organization. BMX rose to popularity in the early 1970s and is still a popular sport for adults and kids descended on dirt, asphalt, or jump tracks that are popular here in Southern California. For more information, you can contact the Town of Yucca Valley Community Services Manager, Sue Ernest, at 760-369-7211. We'll have an email address at this story at our website, Z107.7fm.com. The Morongo Basin Fire Safe Council is dedicated to eliminating preventable injuries, deaths, property damage, and loss in our community due to the lack of working smoke alarms. A home should have a working smoke alarm in each sleeping space, in the hallway outside of bedrooms, and on every floor of the home. If your home is lacking a working smoke detector, you can get them for free from the Fire Safe Council and the High Desert Emergency Action Alliance in Yucca Valley. They're located at 57353 29 Palms Highway, and you can find more information at their website, which can be reached at www.freesmokealarms.com. And finally, there'll be a Starlink launch scheduled for this evening at 8 p.m. from Vandenberg Space Force Base. If you keep your eyes peeled to the west of us around that time, you could catch a glimpse of the rocket as it exits our atmosphere. And that's your local news for Tuesday. You can find local news 7 times a day, 7 days a week at 7, 8, 9, noon, 4, 5, and 6. More Morongo Basin residents get their local news from Z107.7 than any other source. Reporting out of Joshua Tree, California, alongside the award-winning Z107.7 News team, I'm Robert Hayden.